Hi guys, and thanks for watching our update on July 11th, 2023. So starting off with the satellite from we.com, I can see that we've got a band of cloud moving in from the west, and it's bringing an area of showery rain from west to east. The current radar shows some rain, especially over the north of the country, and extending southwards towards the Midlands. Apart from that, a few showers over the Irish Sea, as remnants of today's downpours. This is the 12-hour rainfall radar from met.ie. This morning at about 10:45, we had showers forming across Ulster and down into North Leinster, and across the southeast. A few light ones further west, but it's ones that form in the east and Midlands towards midday, and into the afternoon that really do become quite intense. Especially for the eastern coasts and into the North Midlands and Ulster, especially in central and eastern Ulster. That is where the biggest downpours were today. You can see we keep going. The west and southwest were mainly dry, bar a few light showers today. But elsewhere some heavy showers were seen. We go through this evening, and showers do become largely confined to the east coast. Though there was a thundery one just towards the southwest of Wexford at around 6 PM. They clear off and just die out as the heating diminishes and thermals, etc. And the area of showery rain does erode into the northwest of the country. And in the end, today at 10:45 PM, almost 10 PM, we got rain extending from Donegal into Derry and down into Tyrone, and from Manor off into Cavan, Sligo, and also into Roscommon, and possibly also into Longford. While further west, while further south down into Clare, South Galway, Limerick, Kerry, and West Cork, we've got a few showers. This is the UKV 5-day forecast from the weather.com, and you can see that the showers did die out this evening. Though there were a few heavy ones, especially in the east and north of the country. Through tonight, that band of shower rain does move in, fragmenting as it does so. So by the time it reaches the southeast of the country, no more than a band of patchy rain, very patchy rain. Just a few drips and drabs of rain here and there. They do clear off, and tomorrow morning. Early tomorrow morning, we've got a few heavy showers moving in towards Munster, and actually tomorrow some more convection does take off, especially across Ulster and also over the south of the country. Those showers over the south of the country, I think some forecasters are missing them, but this UKV one does show some big showers over the south tomorrow afternoon. So I would say that tomorrow afternoon in the south, that there will be showers, but a lot of forecasters are saying that in the south tomorrow it will be dry. Now, I'm I really am sort of risking it here, because obviously I'm going against really professional forecasters here. But I mean, this run has been very consistent in showing where showers will be, where they'll be most concentrated, etc. It's been very reliable so far. And there's only a few models that aren't showing showers in the south tomorrow, and I think the forecasters are getting that stuff from those models. Maybe those models are more reliable, but I mean, I'm just going for showers in the north and the south tomorrow. So I mean, I apologise if it goes wrong, but that's just my assumptions from this model, and from also from a few others as well, and also. There'll be low pressure, so I'm actually quite surprised that the showers will only be across the south and north. Surely there'd be some convection in the Midlands, because low pressure will be very dominant tomorrow. So I'm quite surprised that showers won't form over here between Dublin and Galway, for example. Anyway, tomorrow evening the showers in South Dale somewhat, followed by the ones over Ulster and North Leinster. In the end, tomorrow night goes quite clear, especially across the east North Midlands and over the northeast. Some showers do pepper the northern and northwest coasts. Thursday sees a few showers forming, especially across the east and north of the country. Not as heavy though. And on Thursday evening, we see a weak front moving from the west. That'll be a warm front, and that'll move northwards. That's followed on Friday morning by a big wad of torrential rain. Now that needs monitoring, as that could develop into a very potent area of low pressure. At this stage, the strongest winds are likely over the UK, but if that were to just trend westwards, you know, we could easily get a battering from that low. But as it is, rain will fall widely over the east and south of the country from that low pressure. And on Friday night, that wraparound occlusion sort of sits over us. And on Saturday, we get showers forming in the midst of that occlusion, so quite showery and breezy. Into Sunday, things clear off, but some showers do form. Temperature forecasts from this UKV run. Guess it's all Sunday. So this afternoon, warmest in the southeast, getting very close to 20 degrees. Coolest across the northwest, getting towards 14 to 15 degrees. Tonight, temperatures will drop away to around 12 or 13 quite widely, but in the coolest areas in the north and northeast, down to 11 or 12. Into tomorrow, we'll see values rising rapidly, and by 3 p.m, I say south of the line from Dublin to Galway, and east of the line from Galway off to Waterford or Tipperary, we can sort of expect 1920 for the southwest of the country, around 17-18, and north of the line from Dublin to Galway, around 14 to 17 degrees. Warmest further south you are, and in any breaks from showers. Into tomorrow night, so Wednesday night, by 3 a.m. on Thursday, actually quite a chilly night there. So in this patch here across North Leinster, East Connacht, and South Ulster, getting towards 8 or 9 degrees. Elsewhere, holding up around 10-11 degrees. Thursday, temperatures rise. Now it cools down as it goes along, simply because the front is moving in. It's a warm front, and normally, ahead of a warm front is quite chilly still. And if it's cloudy, it means that it'll be even chillier. It will cap the temperatures as in the summer, as the sun is so strong in the summertime, right? It has a huge impact on the temperatures. Like, I mean, the sun can make all the difference between a warm day and quite a cool day. And you can see, as we go through the evening, the yellows are just wiped away on that sharp line, and behind it, especially over the sea, you sort of get the yellows just sort of come back in some way. On Friday, it gets warmer temporarily across the northwest, but I mean, the front that comes through just really does bring its wind and rain and just dampen things off. So it's a case of tracking the rain to avoid the coolest temperatures, if you see what I mean. Like Friday at 3 p.m. It's like Leinster and East Connacht and South Ulster are like 15 degrees, but elsewhere high teens, and these zones of temperature just move around into Saturday. Quite a chilly day, as that low is right over here somewhere, and we're dragging the winds in off the Atlantic, so widely 15 or 14 degrees, except for the southeast coast and up towards Dublin, and in counties West Cork, Kerry, Clare, Galway, possibly towards Roscommon. There you're towards the higher teens. Off into Sunday, temperatures rising nicely, especially towards the east and southeast, getting towards 20. And across the northwest, getting towards 15 degrees, in between around 17. This is the NAO observed forecast. This is the NAO index. NAO stands for North Atlantic Oscillation. And as you can see, and I'll just explain it again, the NAO, it measures pressure between Iceland and the Azores. If you've got higher pressure towards Iceland and lower pressure towards the Azores, you've got a negative NAO, and vice versa, you get a positive NAO. You can see right now we have a very negative NAO, so it shows that high pressure is towards Iceland now, and that is sending the low pressure towards our area or towards the Azores. So a strongly negative NAO now. And in the summer, that just gives us our cool and showery weather. But if you observe this, the NAO trends more positive, and I'd say by July around 25th, around here, the black dash line, that's the ensemble mean, from the GEFS, it does show it getting towards neutral, bang on neutral. So there, and also over the past runs, this model has trended towards a more neutral NAO. It's trended less negative, and may even trend positive in the next few days. That would mean a strengthening of the Azores high. So let's look at the models to see whether that'll come off. So we got that low pressure towards the northeast today and tomorrow. Another one forms towards the southwest. That is quite deep on Friday and Saturday. So wet and breezy with that one. It clears off on Sunday and Monday. But winds stay westerly. But look at that towards the south on Tuesday. The Azores high is ridgier and stronger. It looks more big. It's ready to sort of send its ridges eastwards and northwards. But on July 19th, an area of low pressure just sort of just comes in over it. A brief ridge there on July 22nd, but another low comes off it, hot on its heels, on July 24th, and off into late July. We sort of the Azores high looks very, very strong to our southwest, but it is not trying to come near us, as these lows look just look a bit too strong, and the wind stays very westerly. This is the ECMWF. So again, that low pressure towards the northwest stays there over the next few days. Then that low pressure comes up from the southwest on Friday, bringing that next bout of rain and winds. On Saturday and Sunday, that stays there right over a starboard low. So cool and showery with that one. Off into early next week. The low moves away to our northwest, and it goes quite slack into the July 18th. Before on July 19th, a ridge from the Azores high comes in, and we go towards higher pressure towards the second half of July. So that would represent a change in the NAO index. This is the UK Met run. You can see that low pressure just sort of stays there towards the northwest. Another one comes in into Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Dartboard low, rain, wind, and cool weather. And on July 18th, very, very slack. But that Azores high isn't far from us at all, so quite a dry day with that, with just a few showers. The GEM run is something like this. So that low pressure stays with us up until weekend. Another low, very, very deep and stormy with that one. Let's see what happens as we go along. Okay, so Tuesday, July 18th. The Azores high is tentatively moving towards us, but by July 19th and 20th, the Azores high is successfully ridging in, but it's being flattened off quickly by a low pressure. So I think we're trending towards high pressure and a more positive NAO here. This is the icon. You can see low pressure towards the end of the week, deep low there. Let's see what happens. High pressure getting close to us there. And finally, this is the arpege. And I think it gets that far, but we can see that very deep area of low this weekend. And next week, northerly winds. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.